Once you've colored in your portrait with crayons, then you can work on the background. For our backgrounds, we're going to be painting them with watercolors. Before you start painting, you'll need to get a messy mat that you'll paint on top of. This will keep your table clean. You can also test colors on it with your brush, and you can paint all the way to the edges and not worry about getting paint on your table. And then you'll need your paints, a paintbrush, and a water cup. When you open up your watercolors, notice that there are many different colors to use. The first color looks very dark, but it is actually magenta, like a bright pink. Then red, orange, yellow, green, turquoise, blue, and the last color that also looks really dark is a violet or purple. Once you wake up your colors with water, you'll be able to see the colors emerge as watercolors. So we need to add water to these in order to paint with them. Notice how your paintbrush is pointed at the end. We always want our paintbrush to have a nice point so that it will create beautiful paintings for us. We never want to smash our brush on our paper or on the paints because we will ruin its bristles, which are the hair of the brush that we paint with. So we always want to paint with the tip of our brush, almost like it is dancing on the paper or on the color. When you're getting a color to use, you can swirl your brush around on that color using the tip of it, never pressing your brush hard into the paint. Just swirl it lightly on top. When you go to use a new color, like I have green here, and I want to use, let's say, red, I'm not going to put green on red. I need to rinse off my brush in my water cup, swirl it around a couple times, then I can dip into red and use it with a clean brush. Now what happens if I want to use yellow? Ooh, I got some red on my yellow. I need to remember to clean off my brush before I do that. And to clean off a color, you can just use a little bit of water and you'll get that other color off of it. But we want to avoid doing that by cleaning our brush every time we use a new color. So you can paint your background however you'd like. So I'm going to start with pink for my background, and I'm just gonna paint right next to the line of my portrait here. I don't want to have any white spots showing. If you start to hear a scratchy noise and your color runs out and it's not really wet anymore, that means your brush is thirsty for more water. This is a watercolor and you need to add water to it in order to make it work. So if it's making a scratchy noise, you need to add a little bit more water. Now I'm done with pink for right now. I want to use a little turquoise, so I cleaned off my brush and now I can dip it into the new color. I'm going to continue painting in the rest of my background. Okay, so I am all done with my self-portrait because I finished painting in my background. Notice that I don't have any white spots left in my background. I've painted the entire thing in. Remember that you can paint your background in any way that you like with any colors, but the important thing is that we're using our paints correctly. We're keeping our colors clean and our brush clean by rinsing off our brush each time we use a new color. And we're painting only with the tip of our paintbrush and not pressing hard on the bristles of our brush. We want them to stay nice and pointy so our brush is fun to paint with. I hope you had fun creating your self-portrait and painting your background. I can't wait to see how yours turn out.